Hey everybody, it's Roly, and so I am alone in the shop today. I am covering for Brooke, and so that is where I'm at today. And so I am hopefully, not that I don't want people to come in, but hopefully people are not coming in just yet, just while I get this live going. So hopefully not. But what I wanted to talk about today were Young Living's natural health products. And so in the catalog, so if you physically have a catalog, but I also have the link in here as well. Hey, Tammy. I also have the link in here as well. And so it has the information about the natural health products. And it starts on page 51. So if you actually go in the link, you can actually see each one of the products. And because I added the product guide to the description, and I think Brooke has added the description as well, or the product guide to all the posts and stuff that she's put in as well. So, but I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about natural health products. What are natural health products, and why are they considered natural health products, and what happens when you shift the natural health products to create something else. So that's what I'm going to cover today. So I'm going to try and make sure that I'm mindful of the time, because the very first live that we did in the Northern Ontario market was a little longer than 15 minutes, and there's lots of stuff. So I'm going to try really hard to condense the information, but anybody who has any questions and anybody who uses some of the products, let me know what it is that you're using them for, that kind of thing. So one of the things under natural health products, so essential oils are considered by most people a natural health product, and they are, depending on how they're sourced, what they do with them, how they package them, what they like, all the different things that actually come with it. And so it's just really important to be able to understand, like, so when I say natural health products, one of the things that was kind of cool is that when natural health products came to Young Living Canada had approved natural health products before Young Living US did. So it was actually really kind of cool. So the US didn't approve it as a natural health product, but yet it's the same product, and but Canada did. So it was actually kind of really neat to be able to have that information. Hey, Maddie. Hey, Trina. And so, so like I said, in the product guide, it actually has, like, it starts off and it says natural health products. And hey, am I still here? It looks like I'm still here. I don't know what I did. I have no clue. So I'm just trying to see if I can, if Facebook is going to catch up. You got booted off. Am I back on, Tammy? Yep, there I am. Okay. So I'm like, where did I go? Sorry, guys. So the natural, I moved my mouse. And so I lost my screen, and I'm like, oh, where did I go? What happened? Because my camera was still showing that I was on, but I got moved around. Anyway, so on page 55 in the Young Living product guide is, so how they describe, how Young Living describes natural health products is: discover Young Living's pure natural health products, NHPs, and how you and your family can enjoy natural healing alternatives you can feel good about. From the pressures of work and home, stress and stubborn colds, or a cold that knocks you down, our 100% pure essential oils and essential oil products can bring natural relief whenever you need it. So one of the things that, so natural health products in Canada came into effect. So there's a regulation that actually protects or regulates the natural health products in Canada. And so that came into effect January 1st, 2014. And so they include things like probiotics, herbal remedies, vitamins, minerals. And in order for them to be classed as a natural health product, you need to have an NHP number, or, and this one here I have to go and look, because I always forget what it's called. So homeopathic medicine number, which is a DIN hyphen HM, I think it is, but but there's a number that's actually going to be listed on the product. So for example, I'm just going to use this bottle here, because I'm going to talk about this product after, but like you can actually see right on the bottle, it actually has the, I don't know if I can get it to the camera close enough. There we go. So it actually has an NHP number. So it says natural health product and the NHP number, and that part there is how you know that it's actually an NHP. So really important for us to be able to have access to that, and so have access to that information. So so just because something is natural doesn't necessarily mean that it is a natural product, because it depends on a lot of different things as to how that happens. So Young Living has things broken down into different categories. So they've got acne, burns, cuts and bruises, cough and cold, digestive health, eczema, general health maintenance, headache, joint and muscle, and stress and relaxation. So they've got quite a few. And when they first got regulated and first came into Canada, it wasn't approved as a natural health product for some time. So it was actually kind of neat that all those things happened. So so here's an example of like all the different products that are in here, but I'm going to talk about a few of them. So obviously I'm not going to go through each and every one of them. So they have, so for acne, for example, so treating symptoms of acne or boils. So these are different oils that can actually be used to be able to use some of those things. So they've got bergamot, carrot seed, cedarwood, myrtle, patchouli, thyme, German chamomile, helichrysum, lime, and vetiver. Vetiver is one of my favorites. And then the other thing that they do in the catalog, which is actually kind of cool, is that they also do, wrong side. So they also do like little tips. So they actually have a, like use some of these oils and use some of these. So it's got make your own blemish roll-on. So it has cedarwood, myrtle, and bergamot in the roller bottle. And then it has instructions on how to be able to do that. So it just gives you that, what is it something that you actually need in there. And there's lots of different recipes that you can actually use. Now, the thing is that if I decide that I'm going to take Young Living approved oils and put them into a roller bottle, so something, where'd my roller bottle go? I did have a roller bottle. And I put them into a roller bottle, and then I decide that I'm going to label this and say, and call this a blemish roll-on and sell it as a natural health product, even though all the products that I put in it are natural health products from Young Living and approved by Health Canada, is that as soon as I take it out of its original, and I've got ylang ylang, so as soon as I take it out of the original bottle and put it into something else, then this still remains a natural health product, but this does not become a natural health product. So as soon as you change the ingredients or put things together or add something else to it, it no longer is a natural health product. Now, if you take it out of the packaging and you put it into a sample bottle, then obviously, and you don't add anything else to it, including any carrier oils, then it would still fall under that category. But it's not a natural health product if we take it from, even though it was classed. So even if it was classed, and that's the part that is like really interesting. So you can't make health claims on something that you've created. So if I make a bath salt using all these different oils for I don't know that I would use a bath salt for acne, but if I was going to do a cough and cold one, or I was going to do a bruise cream or anything like that, as soon as I combine those products, then I can no longer classify them as a natural health product. So that is one of the regulations with Health Canada. And I see that all the time. I see people that create things and make things, and then they go and sell them, and they sell them as natural health products. It's like, oh, because I'm using Young Living essential oils, and so I can do that, and you can't. So just giving everybody the heads up that way. If you're using it for your own personal use, then obviously that's not an issue. But if you are selling the products, just be really cautious, and you need to apply to Health Canada yourself in order for that to be able to happen. So they have a number of different oils. So they have the cough and cold. They have a cough and cold line, huge. They have lots of oils in the cough and cold. So really great. My go-to is usually Thieves, and that's just mainly for like air stuff. So I use Thieves all the time. I use tea tree all the time. Another one of the oils that I use all the time for eucalyptus. I use a lot of eucalyptus. I can't remember if this one is. I'm going to check because I can't remember and I don't want to say it. So cypress, it is. So cypress is another cough and cold one. And so I couldn't remember if it was cypress or basil, but cypress was the oil when it first became a natural health product, and I actually put it on my chest. We were in a meeting and I had a cold, and we were learning about the different oils and the natural health products, and so I had like the end of that cold, and so I had put the cypress on my chest and I was like, oh, wow, I can breathe. Okay, thanks, Tammy. And so it was just really cool. It was just really, really neat on how to be able to do that. And so then they have information on digestive health. So in the digestive health, they have some different essential oils that are in here, but they also have things like alkaline. So alkaline is one of the products in here. Comfort Cleanse, Essential Zymes, ICP, Life 9. So all these ones here all have to do with, and they're just different products. And I'm not going to go into each one of those products, but each one of those products have, they fall under that digestive enzyme or that digestive health part. But one of them that I really want to talk about is the sulfurzyme. And so this one here is general health and maintenance. It falls under that health category. And so sulfurzyme is one of those ones. This is probably my most favorite product in the natural health products. So it actually helps with osteoarthritis, and it is incredible. So when this one first came into Canada, we got it, and I was like, okay, I'm going to try this with Sheldon, because Sheldon has really bad osteoarthritis, and Sheldon has not been taking pain medication. He very seldom ever took pain medication unless he absolutely had to, because it was debilitating for him. So he typically didn't use pain medication. And so he would just kind of suffer through a lot of the pain with the osteoarthritis. And sulfurzyme is one of those things that I said, okay, so let's try it, because my friend Robin swore by it. And she's like, I've been using it all the time, because she would buy it from the US. And so as a member, we can actually buy US products. We can't resell them, but we can we can actually purchase them from the US. And so one of the things that, and she swore by it, she swore that it made a huge difference. And so it was like, okay, well, we're going to try it. And so I got it, and I said to Sheldon, I said, okay, so we're going to get track, like how this is going to work and what's going to happen. And so the first day, he took it, and so then I kind of did a check-in, because I was like doing a journal, like I was doing a day 1, day 2, day 3. So then on day 2, I checked to see how he was doing from day 1. His response was, it was only 1 day, like seriously, like it's not a miracle pill. And I'm like, okay, I'm just checking. I just want to know if you notice any difference, or if you can move differently or anything. And so then day 2, he took the dose again, because it's 2 in the morning. The recommended dose is 2 in the morning, 2 at night. And so then he did it again. And so then he's like, yeah, maybe not as achy, but like nothing significant. And then on day 3, I said, okay, so I'm checking in again. And so then he's like, look, I'm doing jumping jacks. And I'm like, okay, stop being an idiot. Like, just answer the question. I'm just looking for an answer. And he's like, no, seriously, look it. I am doing jumping jacks. Not saying the pain is gone, but I actually have the mobility to be able to do a jumping jack. And so it was like, wow, like that's incredible. So like for him, it was that he noticed a difference within 3 days. And so he stopped taking them for a long time, and he just started taking them again, just because he would forget that he didn't have any left, and then would forget to remind us to order them or whatever. So he was just really achy, and I'm like, okay, you know what, let's get you back on Sulfurzyme. So he's back on, and he's not noticing that huge drastic change that he did the very first time that he used Sulfurzyme, because he's used them in the past. And so he's not noticing that huge drastic change, but it's pretty cool. So but that's one of the things that I wanted to really be able to feature is Sulfurzyme. And so it makes a huge, huge difference on osteoarthritis. We're trying it with my dad. He's got a lot of different health issues, and so we're trying to see if this will actually help to relieve some of the inflammation for him. And with everything else that's going on, I don't know how much of a difference that it's going to make, but we're trying it to see if that's going to help him. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to shoot me a message. These kind of questions, Brooklyn probably will struggle to be able to answer them, but she will definitely either ask me, answer them herself if she knows, or she will she'll contact. So she is our actual contact on this. She is our she's our lead on this event. And although I'm sharing the information and knowledge that I have, because I've had the experience a little bit longer than she has, but she's a very quick learner, and she will definitely be happy to answer any questions. So if you guys have any questions, or if you guys are familiar with any of these natural health products that you're using from Young Living, share them and let people know what are some of the things that you've noticed. And so I will chat later, and I will be back on to talk about another one of my very favorite products that I use on a daily basis, and I'm going to share some more information about that as well. So I'm going to hop back on a little later and chat soon. See you later. Bye for now.